Everybody, another day of pushing record and talking to y'all. And most people don't want to hear this, but the reason why you're broke, it's not because of bad luck or your job or your boss or inflation. It's you. I know that's hard to hear, but it's actually one of the best things you could have heard today. So we're going to talk about it. I think one of the first things you have to do is have accountability for where you're at. You have to own it. You have to know that these choices and all these things that you made are choices that you made. Now, a lot of people might feel triggered or feel like these are outside of my control. But where you are today is actually all your choices added up. And the cool thing about that is that you can still make new choices to get to a new place. I've done it. Like I've been in places where it's like, how come it's like this for me? Why does it seem like it's easier for other people? Or how come all those excuses? But it wasn't until I actually started looking at my money, budgeting, and realizing that I actually wasn't taking accountability for my spending. I didn't know how much I was making, how much was going in and out. But it is actually sorry, it's a busy intersection here. It was my fault. I was overspending. I wasn't thinking about my weekends. And it's kind of crazy that I was living like that. But I do know that a lot of people live like that. Sorry, I got some grass on someone's cutting stuff. This is crazy on a Saturday out here, but we doing it. And, once I started taking a look at what I was spending on and really started cutting back on eating out, spending money at the bar, on dates and all these different things and stuff, actually just going for it and trying to do different things that I wasn't doing before. You got to try new stuff to get different results. So one of the things you might want to do, one of the things you might want to do, guys, this is literally what it's like making a video. And I don't want to restart any of this stuff because I do this too many times where all these distractions happen. Everyone's pulling out. All the lawnmowers are going off on a Saturday. We got Ubers dropping off deliveries and stuff, and you still have to keep going. Kind of like with your money. You can't give up. You got to push through it. Through the hard times, when things are not going your way. And this is a choice I'm making. I'm choosing to push through it. Hopefully it doesn't ruin this video. Hopefully it gives some life to what I got going on here. But it's my own fault. I choose to go out and take this route because it's convenient for me. And everybody's alive right now. Sorry, generator. But yeah, so first you got to take accountability. But then the next thing you want to do is start budgeting. Checking out your money every day, what you're spending it on, what you like to do, and what you want to spend it on and be living your rich life. If you're in a bad job and you hate it and you're like, oh man, the only job I can get. I mean, it's really, I don't want to say your fault, but you can go look for another job. It's hard. And there's not a lot of them right now, but people do it, and you can too. You don't have to stay working at that job you're doing. I would recommend you have it until you look for another one or you find another one. But I really see things as being stepping stones, like a stair, and you take one step. Having a job is the one step. Now you got to take the next step. And whether that's preparing to look for another job or using that job to get to, you can't skip steps. Maybe your situation is I have to have this bad job right now because it's the only thing I can find and it's how I make money. But there's other things out there and you have to believe. If you think there isn't, you're not going to find anything. If you're just on LinkedIn, applying to stuff, that's not the way to get a job these days. It's just not. I don't know how. I mean, the way I got in my job wasn't through LinkedIn. I tried LinkedIn and all that stuff. I had interviews and everything, but you're competing against 1,000 people, other people that need jobs and stuff. So I recommend finding untraditional ways to find jobs, reaching out to your network, going to networking events, really putting yourself out there, learning new skills. Like if you're a photographer, doing photos for free to get your portfolio up so you can show people your work. Like you got to do that in all aspects of careers. And, you know, I think a lot of people get stuck in this mode of like, I'm not doing it if it doesn't pay me. I didn't become successful by always saying that. I see so many people being like, I'm not going to do it. Are they going to pay me? Like, I get it. We need the money. But opportunity doesn't come to people that are not in motion. You have to do things. Like, I was just inspired today watching one of my friends who just got signed to my agency for acting. And she was just really keeping track of like her auditions, what she was booking. And it was pretty incredible to see. And this is without an agent. So it's like she's putting herself in positions where she's gaining momentum. And that stuff leads to opportunity, which leads to more money. So I just really think like you're just kind of like a product of your circumstances that you created for yourself. And I truly believe that. I know it's hard to hear. It's a hard pill to swallow. Everyone wants to blame something else, but we can't. At the very least, if you're not budgeting your money, it's your fault. If you're not living within your means, it's your fault. And these are simple things. Like if you're not learning about financial literacy by reading books like the ones in my description, it's your fault. You don't want to learn. You don't want to. That's why you have to do the mindset shift I was talking about in my last video. Because like, if you don't do that, you're just kind of like blindly going through life. And I've seen people do it. But I'm pretty sure, as like happy as they seem, just kind of doing whatever like happens, I'm pretty sure they're probably stressed out about money and their financial situation. So I recommend definitely getting a hold of that. And then lastly, it's just a matter of being focused on what your goals are. Like if your goal is to, you know, not have to work every day and get up and do all these things, like you have to know that's what you're working towards. Or like my retirement, like I want to know I have this much amount invested, like $2 million in my investments where I can pull out 5% of that every year and pay myself. Like that's a plan, that's a goal. And I'm on my way to doing that. Like just last night, I'm like looking at my student loans. They're like, I have like just over $6,000. I could pay it off right now, but it's like, I'd rather just invest my money in the stock market because it's doing so well. But just looking at that, if I pay $100 a month towards my student loans, which are only like, I only have to pay like $75. I aggressively pay a little bit more. But if I paid $100 a month for the next 7 years, that loan goes away, which I may do. It's an option. $100 a month, just, you know, keeping them off my back, and eventually it goes down. But then I was like, what if I kind of came up with a new plan? And instead of $100, what if I did $250? Where would that get me in? How long would I be? Just by putting it up $150 a month, I would be paid off of my student loan, not in 7 years, but in like a little over 2 years. And I've kind of like made this like promise to myself that my bonuses or anything that I get extra from now on, half of it's going to go to my Roth IRA to contribute to that. And then half of it's going to go towards my student loans and just kind of pay these chunks off at a time. Because I'd rather just not have the student loans. Like I do want to plan to get out of that. I don't want to just pay it off for 7 years and have that be a thing. So this is why I'm exploring options. And with ChatGPT now, it's like it's easier than ever to figure this stuff out. That's why I'm recommending to you to get your finances under order. Budget your money. See what you're spending your money on, and definitely, you know, make efforts to try to get yourself out of those situations. Like you have to confront it head on. That's what I'm doing with my ChatGPT, is like putting my investments in there, telling it my situation, and seeing what I'm working with and what's the best path out. Give me 3 options. What's the fastest? What's the medium that you recommend? What's the slowest? And that's going to be low effort. Like these are all things I'm doing. And it's so easy. Like you don't need a financial advisor. You can just kind of do that. So, yeah, guys, I mean, this one might get some hopefully people will agree with me, but I really think we have all the control to make something different in our lives. Like the simple fact of just doing something different every day, or trying to be 1% better every day, is going to get you so much further than just like blaming other people for your situation. And the second you take accountability and own it is when you get the power back and you can actually do something about it. So that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. You're the best. This is who I do it for, you. Leave a comment, let me know you made it this far. And leave a comment, let me know what you think about this stuff. Like, do you think it's your fault? You know, is it too harsh for people to listen to? I kind of really like the real when talking about this stuff. So hopefully it resonates with you. But let me know in the comments. My name is Sai. I'm an actor, creative director, and daily YouTuber. And I help creatives like yourself take what you love and turn it into something real and build a life that actually works. So if you found value in this video, smash that thumbs up button, like this video, hit that notification bell, subscribe. It's free. It really helps me out. And you can unsubscribe at a later time if you don't like it. So it would mean a lot to me to hit that subscribe button. And then also join my Skool community. I'm looking for the next superstar that wants to work with me. It's free. All I'm asking is for you to join the community and we have conversations and try to like work ourselves through whatever we work on, whether it's money, acting, life. You know, I got a member in there right now and he's awesome. We've gotten really close and I appreciate him a lot. I'm looking for that third member and maybe the fourth, the fifth, but the founding members are going to be the best, like mean the most to me. And I hope that's you. So join the community, my Creative Momentum group down in the description, free. And YouTube thinks you're going to like these videos that are popping up on your screen right here, suggesting you're going to really like them. And I know you will. So, all right, guys, you're not behind. You're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.